Pocono, and we are back in the K5 Truck Series full distance truck season, all full distance races. That being said though, the real life race here for the trucks is only 60 laps, which is incredibly, it's a super short race. I don't know why there's so few laps here. I think it's less laps than we had at Mid-Ohio even, which is very strange. But I'm not feeling great on speed. The qualifying set just seems way too tight for me. Dan provided both qualifying and the race set, and big thank you to him as usual. I cannot get it through 3 and 4, or not 3 and 4, 1 and 3. He sent a looser one as well, and I'm running that, and I still can't get it to turn on exit. But we're just going to do the best we can here. Just try and lift a little bit earlier. Scott sent a video on the Discord of his hot lap, and it was extremely fast, and he's lifting way after I am, but if I do that, there's no way I can keep it out of the wall. It's just so incredibly tight. This first lap's not going to be too bad tight. That didn't feel too bad. But turn 2... it's a little bit loose, and then turn 3 is super tight, and then second lap it gets even tighter. This is just a little lift. You really don't use the brake at all. Qualifying here, I imagine as tires fall off in the race, you probably will start using the brake. I also imagine that we won't be shifting at any point. The gearing on this is just a little bit too high in 4th gear to be able to shift down. 54.1 I think is acceptable. Put this P6 at the moment. Can we get a little more speed out of turn 1? Oh, it just won't turn. Just see us push so bad up towards the wall, and we're losing time here down hole straightaway. Doubt we're going to be able to make that up, even if we hit a good turn 2 and turn 3. Well, maybe. That was a really good turn 2. Maybe this will be alright. But that was too much of a gap to make up. Try and get on throttle as quick as I can without hitting the wall. Oh my gosh. And we lose it all right there, trying to keep it out of the wall. We're still in 6th at the moment. 53.8 for Dylan. He's up on pole at the moment. Nick out-qualifies us. He runs a sub 54. Colton just ahead of him. I think all 3 of us are on the same setups from Dan. Big thank you to him as usual. See if we stay up there in P6. Race should be interesting. Alex with a great run, and Ryan. And Matthias. The race should be interesting. I like Pocono. I think racing it's pretty fun. 60 laps, though, is really short for like a full distance race. Changed up the paint scheme a little bit. I'll get a closer look at that. It's pretty much the same. I just changed a couple things. The red is now slightly darker. Am I on the first lap? Yes. Slightly darker red now. I think that looks a little bit better. And then I added a black stripe and also these yellow numbers. I thought the yellow numbers look pretty good there. It's like a darker yellow in the middle and lighter yellow outline. I think it looks pretty good. But same basic, everything else. All the sponsors are in the same place. And also, for a little added encouragement for the people behind me, as that just goes away, I put something on the back. Stay back. Stay away from me. Please don't run me over. I've gotten run over so many times in this series. Just a little added encouragement for the people that are behind me. So that's nice. Scott goes up on pole with a 53.80, and we bump down to 7th. That's alright. Let me go ahead and put the race set in. Right there. That should be all good. But fuel-wise, I think we can do like 45 laps. So this is going to be just a one-stop race. Hardly anything. I feel like C Open does 60 laps. So we'll get around here. We only got 2 minutes. See if we can go try get on pit road real quick for a test pit stop. And I don't know how good we're going to be able to save tires, because you're not really using the brake much, but I feel like I'm just destroying the tires on exit of the corner. Just with how tight it is. I don't know. Let's get around here and see if we can put it on the pit road. See if we can ride up in the top 10 all day and have a good time. See if we can get us a good finish after a disappointing Mid-Ohio race a couple weeks ago. It's loose on new tires. I think we can just start braking right out of the corner and be able to make it. We'll cut it a little close. We can brake harder than that. So I think that'll be fine. Long old pit road here.
10, 5, 3, 2, 1.
There we go. And that's that. Didn't even have to pull in. What the heck are they talking about? Load your race sets. Talk about how many turns there are. Good luck, everyone. Stages are lap 15 and lap 30, and then we'll have a pit stop, and then we'll just go to the end from there. Like there's hardly anything.
You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over.
I can't believe there's a race where they only need one pit stop to make it.
Can you hear me now? Gotcha.
I mean, with stages in real life, they have cautions for them, so I guess that makes it more interesting. I don't know. I'd rather it not have cautions and there just be a longer race with more pit stops.
Be smooth and have a good run.
I think 80 would be... I don't know. Because the Cup Series does... like 160, right? I think? At Pocono? Maybe that's not right. I think it's something like that. You're doing a 500-mile race.
Alright, man, we're going green next time.
So if Xfinity does like 130, trucks would be like a 110 or 100 laps. I would think. I don't know. 60 just seems like way too little. But we're gonna do fourth gear on the pace lap. I'm gonna remember to shift to second before we start. I swear I'm going to do it. And we're going to be starting right behind Colton with Gregory in the number 18 behind us. Don't remember seeing him in this series. Hopefully it's a fun one. Good luck to everybody. And there's Nick right there on the outside. I cannot forget to shift into second. I'm not going to forget. It's not that big of a deal in this thing as it would be for my race last night, but still, let's not do that again. I'm gonna do it right now. Save little fuel, get it in a second. We're all right. Turn one, it's gonna be nasty with the cold tires. I need to just be careful with it and try and be patient for a few laps, even though this is not a long race. If we get a few cautions, though, it will turn into a long race, just because the caution laps around here are very painful.
The pace car is in.
When are we going? Right now?
Green flag, green flag.
We actually get a pretty good start. Scott's going all the way down to the wall to break the draft, I guess. Remember to be careful in turn one. It is loose on cold tires.
Outside.
Nick a little bit slow on the outside there. We're going to sneak underneath him here. This race isn't long enough to be that patient. We'll try and pass him if we can, but don't turn him.
Still there.
He falls in line. We get the spot. A little bit of racing to start this thing. We'll see how this thing feels in turn 3. A little bit loose. Let's try and not plow the wall down at all this race if we can help it. If you make one slight mistake in the middle of the corner, it's going to be very tough to keep it out of the wall.
Sorry about that, Dan.
Oh, you're alright, man.
I'm slowing down a lot, using brake, just trying to keep it from pushing too bad. I think everyone in front of us is just going to be much quicker than we are. See Colton pulling away
Nathan.
slightly.
I was on the bottom, man.
And we have draft as well, which is making us a little bit quicker into the corners, so even more likely
I did not
to
do that on
overdrive.
purpose. Sorry about that. That's not on purpose.
Having something happen back there. Somebody caught the wall. See, Colton's much better out of turn 3 than we are.
Fine, I was just letting off to the guy in front of me.
Yeah, I knew you let off. I couldn't see what it was for, so sorry about that, man.
Okay, I think we're doing pretty good. Nick got a good run through turn 1 that time. Much better than we did. He's got a little gap behind him to Matthias. Thing's pretty stable and not too much power in turn 2 that you can get it on the apron a little bit without it getting too loose. Same with turn 3 here, I think, but it is pretty loose out of turn 3, so we need to be careful with that. Ryan just caught the wall. Hope Nick didn't see those sparks and think I hit it, because I have not hit it yet. Might have been hard for him to see Ryan. Oh, we overdrove that massively. Let's try and get it on the right rear as much as we can. It's going to be very hard. Nick's kind of closing up on us. We're kind of closing up on Ryan. But we're pulling away from 8th place back there. I think turn 3 is my weakest corner. I don't know. But right now, I think it is. 4 laps in the book. Just did our fastest lap of the session.
No, that was all me.
Okay, just making sure, because I know sometimes, like, if someone hits someone lightly, they won't get it export.
No, I was mirror driving.
For sure, understand that.
I about followed you there, Nick.
About to catch Ryan now. Colton's still pulling away from us, though. Colton on the same set, but just much faster than us. As usual. Might be able to get a run underneath Ryan here. I think I will look.
Go ahead, Nathan. I see you, buddy.
Stay low.
Hopefully not push too much.
All clear, all clear.
See if we can get a decent exit. He's going to cross us over. We're going to be too wide through the tunnel. Might be able to hold on to the outside.
Stay high. On the low side. Clear low.
Not
clear
quite.
low. Inside.
We're going to get Nick up to us.
Stay high.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is
1.5.
See if we can get an exit here without getting too loose. We might be able to clear him.
All clear,
We will.
all clear.
Just barely. Give Nick the draft.
the leader just hit up.
54.6.
And we make the pass.
Good job, man. You're in fifth. There
Puts
you
us
go.
P5.
Very close.
All the way down the yellow line. I know there's bumps down there that you kind of want to avoid, but I didn't feel too bad there. Might be letting Nick by here soon. Golden got out way far ahead while we were racing Ryan there.
Yeah, I tried shifting there, Jim. That did not work. Yeah, no, it's bad. It feels like I have the wrong gear in. I ran a 3 1/4.
Alright, we're in good shape here.
Anybody else
Try and stay in line.
tell me what they ran? Just
I don't
to
know
make
what
sure
gear this
am I
is.
on the right gear?
I don't know what gear
I had
Dan's
absolutely
got. I
no
didn't
clue.
even
I
look.
just downloaded a set from OSR.
We're tight. Sounds like people are right around that. You can't change the gear much in these things. There's not a lot of like leeway to change the gear. They're limited. No adjustment really. They're just taking more and more adjustments away from us in this thing. Only being able to have 2 settings for tape. But I think the gearing is a real life thing that they don't allow too much adjustment with. But they can certainly put tape on, and that's something that iRacing took away from us for some reason. Give everyone the same, either race or Q tape. So no more adjusting for weather or small changes to change the feel. Pretty disappointed with that. Starting to pull away from Nick a little bit, it seems like. Maybe he's getting a little too tight. But we're not catching Colton or Alex or Dylan up there. There's somebody leaving the pits ahead. Six laps away from stage 1. Somebody spun exiting the pits on the apron. It's Nick Martin. Looks like we're going to be in line for some good stage points. So that'll be nice. Need as many as we can get, obviously. Trying to make the playoffs purely on points since we don't have a win. And probably won't be getting one. We're loose. I don't mind it getting loose out of 3. Like, it's going to hurt our straightaway a bit, yeah. But we're going to take some pressure off the right front. And it's not going to be as punishing. Nick is starting to catch back up to us as I completely overdrive turn 1. Unfortunately. And those leaders continue to pull away. Ryan is actually not too far behind Nick either. Might be us 3 racing each other way back here in the top 5. This whole time. Oh, that did not feel like a good exit. Don't plow the wall. Kind of don't want to let Nick stay in my draft. I want to keep 5th for these stage points. Really badly. Because if we get passed by him, I imagine Ryan will be able to pass us, and then we will end up getting 7th, which is still not a big difference, but I'd rather be 5th than 7th at the stage. Just got a couple laps here. We pulled away a little bit on him again there. He does have draft behind him.
The lead is at 55.189.
That's going to help him. Oh, tight. Turn 1. Seems like Colton's getting closer. It still says 2.5 ahead. Well, I guess he's not getting that much closer. If at all. I don't know why I'm using the brake right there. That was very bad. Nick just caught us by a ton. Maybe he was just waiting to get a run so he could pass us right before the stage ends. Pulled away a little bit right there. Definitely getting a bunch of straightaway help from the draft, though. Trying to mitigate it, but don't think I'm doing great. I just clipped the apron. That's going to shove us up. That was bad corner there. White flag for the stage coming up, I think. He's got pressure behind him, which is good. I think we're a little bit better in 3 than he is, though. We're definitely entering much harder than he is. I'm just mirror driving it right now. I want 5th place for this stage. We can do one more clean lap. We should be able to get it. He's better in turn 1. I'm a little bit better in 3. And if I don't hit the brakes in turn 2, I think we're about even. Try and get it out of turn 3 decently. With a little gap. Colton has passed up into P2 now. No, that was Dylan. We get 5th. Colton passed. I thought he was passing Alex. Dylan's in P2. I saw the C in his name. Thought it was Colton. Stage is over, though. We get 5th, thankfully. Now we'll hang on until stage 2. I'd like to get 5th again, or better, but I don't see that happening.
Here we go again, Grady.
Because they're all still pulling away from us, even though they're racing each other. That felt like a decent turn 3. This might be an all-green race. Oh, this is bad. That was a bad turn 1. I got to the bottom way too fast and ended up sliding up like crazy. So far, Daniel Sett's running 4.56. Pretty good. Colton was just not able to get around Alex quite yet. Still working on him, though, up there. They are nose to tail for sure. Oh, it's getting tight in turn 1. Holy moly. I think Nick missed the bottom just like we did there. Ryan's looking to pass him. I'm going to stay up by the wall, give Nick the draft. The longer they race each other, the better it's going to be for us. They're going to use more tires, potentially lose time. But we've not been able to pull away from either of them, really. So far I'm feeling good in 2, and I'm feeling pretty good in 3. Turn 1 though, it's getting very, very tight. I'm kind of worried. 12 laps. Yeah, we should be able to get to stage. I mean, the strategy is everyone's going to pit right after the stage ends. So maybe this will be a two-stopper. We can do like 60. Well, no. I was thinking it was 80 laps. It's 60 laps. Have to remember how short this race is. I think it is still one stop. 80 would make a lot more sense. That's fine. We get what we get. This is the real life settings. It's what they're running in real life. I don't know why they're running such a short time though. That was a bad corner there. 2.3 to Colton now. We've gained a little tiny bit on him, but he's been racing with Alex. Scott has just lost the lead to Dylan, so that's crazy. I'm going to try and back up my entry into 1 a little bit, see if I can start getting a bit better exits. I think it's going to be really hard to make a pass on the bottom. Like, we pretty much did a slide job on Ryan, and then he got to our inside, and then we were able to stay in front of him on the outside. It's just so tight. But I don't think it's going to be possible to do too much with cold tires, for sure. 2.0 to Colton. Not within draft range on him. I think that's about 1.2.
R62 has taken the lead.
Dylan has taken the lead from Scott. Nick is getting really good in turn 1. Need to start thinking about not letting them get too much draft. Be coming to the end of the stage soon. What lap times are we doing? 56.0, we're about a second and a half off. Daniel was telling me that first few laps it starts to fall off pretty bad, and then after that the fall off just completely stops. Which makes me think that going long is not going to be a bad idea. Nick is getting passed by Ryan right now. Are they going to race too wide? Looks like they are. That's going to help us. But we're not going to be able to go much longer than the end of the stage on fuel even, so that's about fine. Ooh, you know what? Can we even make it to the end of the stage? I think we can. Oh my gosh, so tight there. Looking at fuel, not paying attention. Luckily they're too wide. Nick kept that from him, I think he did. 0.5 back now. He's still got draft on us. We need to pay attention to that fuel. Stage points are nice, but we can't run out of fuel on track. These guys are backing up to us. I wonder if they're trying to save some fuel. Wouldn't think they would be. I think they've just been racing really hard. There we go, using brake again. But it's almost tight enough you can. We've got, let's say, 7 laps left of fuel. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. That's going to get them right to my bumper with how slow this straight's going to be. Uh-oh, we might be in trouble. I think Nick might have got the same exact push. He just got passed by Ryan. It's getting very tight. Fuel-wise, I don't think we can make it even. I think our pit stall is after the line though, so we can maybe pit on the lap. I cannot get a bad exit out of turn 3 again. 4 tires and full tank. Okay, that was better. Ryan's all over me now, though. He's saved his tires. He's got tire to spare. He's going to try and get 5th from me for this stage. I'm going to try and fight him off, though I don't know if it's going to do us any good. Because we are right... I don't think we can make it past the stage on fuel. I think we have to pit before the stage ends. I don't know what to do. Can we save some? Can we save enough? I don't feel like anyone else is saving. Oh, Ryan. Don't pass me. I'm staying in line. If he goes my inside, I'm going to try and fight him off.
You have about 5 laps left.
I don't think we can make it. That was a very bad turn 2. We're going to have draft from Colton next straightaway, though, I think. Did Ryan miss that corner?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Outside.
I had a run. I was already aiming for it.
Still there. You're clear high.
We nearly wrecked the wall. I'm just going to try and make it to the end of the stage now. We're not getting back to him. He's going to be able to pull away easily. We've destroyed the right front, but I mean, we're right at the end. Can I lift a little bit and make it? Don't think so. We'll try clutching it in turn 3. I think Nick is doing the same thing. We'll clutch it in turn 1 as well. If Colton makes it past the stage, I don't know how he's going to do that. We have 3 to go. 3.5 to the good. So we can't make it, I don't think. I think Nick has started saving a lot earlier than we did. I'm going to go and assume that the leaders have to pit
You're losing on the car in front.
and hope that
Even.
we can make it around 1 lap. But we're going to have to decide real fast if we're not going to, because I cannot run out of fuel, like I said. This is interesting. This is an interesting development. Nick is pitting right now, so he has decided he cannot make it. We got 2 laps to go. We're 2.6. I don't think that's enough. I don't think it's enough. We got a big gap behind us. I'm just going to try and nurse this thing around and lose a bunch of time.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is
I don't think it's going to be enough.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 2.7.
They're coming up quick. It's probably a bad idea. I'm losing more time out here gaining, or than I will going to gain points.
You got about 2 laps left on.
2 laps left on fuel. Actually, I think we're good.
73 pitting next time by.
Yeah, this is the final stage, or the final lap. And we have to pit next time. Alright. I think we're alright. We're going to cross the line coming to the stage. Or cross the line on pit road coming to the stage end, so we're alright. I don't think we needed to save there. We're going to get 6th. Nick already has a win, so he's just going for more wins. He doesn't need the stage points, so he goes ahead and pits early. That's probably a good call. I have to get stage points.
Yep, I'm pitting in as well.
Everyone's pitting. I could almost make it another lap, but it's not going to do me any good. I'm not going to gain any position staying out here.
The leader is pitting now. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
No penalty. We're good. Nick is going to be way far ahead of us, I think.
Alright, we're halfway to the finish.
Actually,
10,
we just now crossed the line, and we finished 8th in the stage, so maybe we should have tried to stay out there.
1.
We could have maybe passed them.
Here.
Bad idea. Either way, 71, 74. 50-63 from Colton.
That's it, go.
Alright, now we're going to the end. Can Nick make it to the end from here, though, is a question, too.
20 pitting this time, pitting this time.
Might be close, since he pit so much earlier than we did.
Thirty-one fitting.
Well, we still finished 8th in the stage instead of 6th, so that's not a big difference at least. We probably could have finished better than 6th had we stayed out another lap and passed them right before the line. We did not do that, though.
The leader is sitting now.
That is alright. We lost a bunch of time to Colton and Alex on pit road there.
Car 20
Has taken the lead.
Alright, man.
And we just got a caution. That's an interesting development.
Extra 04 car.
Try and get caught up here. That's strange. We gotta go all the way around, apparently.
04 car.
I think that hurts Nick. He wanted that to go green. But I don't know if that was going to work anyway, because I don't know if he could have made it on fuel without saving, and I don't know if he'd be quick enough to stay out front if he was saving. Very interesting.
Great first run, though.
We don't need to pit here since we just took tires.
Son of a bitch,
Yeah, I kind of wish it hadn't ended.
and it shows me. Yeah, you and me both.
I was going to let you have it if you'd run me back down. If you'd have tried to pass, I was going to let you go.
See, I really thought about staying out another lap to get that couple of spots, but I was like, nah, let me undercut him.
Where's the pace car? 8 seconds up. Alright, let's save some fuel here. And get us a restart.
To drive back to the top 15 after getting tapped in the tunnel turn. The long run was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. I thought this would go all green. I did not expect even one caution after that.
The pace car's coming into the tunnel turn now.
If I want to free the truck up just a little bit.
Nick's in
for the
third.
Spring rate.
Ryan's
Can we
in
go right
fourth.
there, up or down?
Ryan's very fast there at the end of that run. He was saving tires really well, and he leapfrogged some people, I think. He's ahead of Colton and Alex now. We lost time on pit road because we're so slow getting on and
James,
off.
I'm not sure. I can't keep up with the adjustments.
I did not adjust the
I
car.
believe if you go up, it loosens the truck up, and if you go down, it tightens. But I could be wrong.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Pit road is now open.
Good.
So if you go up on the left, it'll loosen you up. If you go down on the right, it'll tighten you.
We'll be restarting on the inside, I think, now, in 7th, right where we started the race, I
Pit
think.
road is closed. Car 51. Got the lucky dog. Let it by on the outside.
'cause
Let it
James
go.
just pit in front of
51.
us.
Car by. He has
Nick gained a
position
bunch
with
of
yellow
positions
flag.
there with that, but his tires are going to be slightly worse than ours.
What
But
was everyone's tires looking like
I
on
don't-
that first run?
I don't think that's going to hurt him too bad.
71, 73.
60, 75.
68.
I was 78, 79.
That's good.
74, 76.
75, 78.
That's not even fair. You guys up there near 80. That's 67, 70.
And I had it spin on the end of the first lap, and I had to go all the way to the back, so I burned off half the tires that way.
That's no fun. I got Shane behind us. He's in 8th.
Yeah, Shane, that's probably why I ran you down there at the end of that run.
I started getting a little pushy there towards the end.
Yeah, I almost knocked the wall down out of turn 3 a few times.
I did, right next to Shane. Figured that was the end of my race.
It's the 30.
Yeah, I did the same about 20 laps ago.
Don't worry, Gavin, I put a stripe down there for you.
Speaking of that, Kevin, you made it to halfway without someone running you over.
I know, it's been great. I've had Nick behind me most of the time, though. But now I've got,
It's the caution tape, that's what it is.
yeah. I've got Shane behind me now, though, so I might get ran over.
I'll do a replace lap for you.
Alright, man. Line up on the inside.
Yeah, that works.
Gavin, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I gave you some room when I was right behind you.
Yeah, I think I did notice. Thanks. I was going to try and hold you off for that stage 2, but I just got so tight. I almost destroyed the wall. No chance.
Yeah, I saved my stuff a little bit at the beginning, and then it was feeling pretty good at the end.
Yeah, it looked like you were making up a ton of time.
Did you get a penalty, Alan?
Alright, remember to get the second gear?
I speeded up too soon coming out of pit. Got a speeding penalty. I know, and I waited to pit until that very last lap. It was showing me in 4th.
Oh, nice. That stinks you got a penalty.
Oh, that sucks.
Alan's on all teams, and people keep talking over him. Alright. Should absolutely be able to make it to the end now. We got 26 to go. We're actually fairly close, 28 laps on fuel. Got to remember these tires are going to be a little bit loose. They're cooled off quite a bit.
Hey, Gavin, go to second gear.
Yeah, I got it.
Get ready.
Oh, funny, I just watched that video today.
I already reminded myself.
Alright, man. Pace cars in. Green flag, green flag.
Okay, we get a fairly decent start, but Shane got a nice jump on us.
Outside. All clear, all
Trying to
clear.
get a little draft here. This is going to be sketchy turn one. Oh, I was not ready to brake that much. Nearly plowed in the back of everybody.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
You might lose some
Got
spots
one
here.
outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Still there.
First start of the race was much easier. Just got in line, was able to coast around, keep a good position. I don't think we're going to be able to here.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Still there, hold your line.
Nathan seems very fast.
Clear high. Got one
I'm just
outside.
dropping like a rock. This is unfortunate.
Holy, I was loose as shit.
Release, you're on 18.6.293. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, outside. Still there,
Sorry about that,
Got a
man.
good run on Nathan that
still
time.
there.
Yeah, my
But turn 3, we're going to lose it, I think.
a little quicker than I thought.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Yeah, your was good. I had to check up too. I was like, oh shit.
You're clear high.
Alright, we were able to pass him there. With a little help from Alex. See if we can follow him for a bit. But not run him over. Whoa, the wall. Just can't get away from anybody over here.
Stay high,
First start, we were able to ride and get in line and just hang out.
stay high. There's a car on the low side. All clear, all
Oh, nearly contact between Alex and Shane.
clear. Inside.
I'm getting tight, driving in too deep, trying to keep Nathan behind us.
Clear low, clear low.
We get a good run here. I'm gonna look to the inside on Alex.
Sorry,
maybe.
Tyler. You're good.
Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high
Oh,
side.
big push.
Clear high, inside.
Had not been on the inside of somebody there, diving in that late.
Yep, there goes the tires on that one.
Clear low, clear low. You got one
We
inside.
might be able to keep this, though. We are destroying these tires. We should have just stayed in line with Alex.
Stay high,
Probably. It did not turn once I got into turn 2 on his inside.
stay high. Stay high.
Alright, we'll clear him here, hopefully. Get to turn 2 single file and hopefully
All clear, all
catch
clear.
back up to Alex and ride for a bit. Yeah, if you can't open that corner up and push out all the way to the wall, it's very tricky. Turn 2 at Pocono, not a place you want to pass usually. Oh my gosh.
Oh, was that 3 wide in the tunnel turn there?
3 wide's also very hard. Pushing hard here because there's not that long to go. I mean, we're already at 20 to go. Trying to get everything I can.
Nick.
We're not going to probably get back up to the top 5,
Yeah, no problem.
unfortunately. What's our fuel look like? Yeah, we're all right, I think.
At turn 3 is just kicking my butt.
turn 1 for me, sadly.
We're starting to catch back up to Alex.
Me, sadly.
Slowly.
We have 20 laps to go at the line.
20 laps to go at the line. Such a short race. See if we can protect the tires a little bit now that we're single file. Nathan gave us a good race there for a little bit though. That was fun. I don't know how we're going to be able to pass Alex. I mean, the inside's going to be so bad. I do not get it to turn on entry to 2 because I was looking at his bumper instead of my mark. Looks like Nick's running up in second. Is that right? Yeah, he's in second. Doing great. He had that pit stop time perfectly. The tire fall off for those first couple laps he did out of the pits. Doesn't seem to have hurt him too bad. If he even had any fall off. I mean, these laps are so long, I don't know if he actually even did that many laps before the stage ended, or the caution came out, even. Might have felt like 4 or 5 laps, but that was probably just me doing a couple corners, thinking it was 4 or 5 laps. I am overdriving it pretty bad, though. That's not going to be good at the end. We will not have much tire left. 54.9. You're right in line with that. Car does not turn. Nathan got a much better run there. Can't even get back to the bumper of Alex. Try and hit this corner a little bit better this time. Not as good as Alex, but better than we did previous. Nathan's coming back up fast. I think we're going to get 9th or 10th. I don't think we're going to improve any. And it looks like faster people are behind us. It's going to be tough for them to pass, just like it's going to be tough for us to pass, though. I think we're going to have to fight for every position here. There's so little time left already. 17 laps. We clipped the apron a bit. That gets us out sideways. That was a terrible turn 2. Got a little gap behind Nathan now, so if he ends up passing us, maybe we can fall in line behind him and not lose too much more.
Yeah, sorry I got into you a little bit. I was trying to stay off you.
All the single file here, it's just going to be so tough to make any move. First of all, we're not close enough, and I just don't think passing is going to be easy at all. So tough. We somehow had a good turn 2 there. It felt like we overdrove it. We need to stay out a little bit wider on entry. Get a much better exit that way. Just try and follow Alex. Problem is, if we go on his inside, he's going to be able to clear us, and we're going to be so bogged down and tight and slow on the bottom that Nathan will probably be able to get to our outside and pass us. Alex is going to need to make a mistake or something. Oh my gosh, it won't turn. We're going to be garbage at the end of this run. We're probably just going to fall on tires. They're entering turn 2 more aggressively than I am, and it seems like even as slow as I'm entering, I'm not able to get it to turn down like I want. Just stuck, waiting for a mistake, trying to stay in the draft. They're racing around up there in the top 3. Nick, I think, just got past. Lift here. Not going to try to pass him out of turn 2 like we did last time. We get a huge run here. I'm going to look to his inside. This will probably get us passed by Nathan.
Stay low. Stay low.
Unfortunately.
All clear, all clear. Yeah, one inside.
Had to be aggressive, take that spot back in line.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Stay high.
We're going to have the draft. Smoother exit. Don't think it's going to be enough, though.
All
And he
clear,
just
all
lifts.
clear.
People are catching the wall, it's just not slowing them down enough. It's just so tight that at the bottom is just nothing. Shane is grabbing the wall hard. That's a mistake, that'll get us a spot.
Just a matter of time.
It's the only way I think we're going to be able to move up. It's unfortunate for Shane there, though.
Well, there's this little thing called lifting. If I'd have done it, I probably wouldn't have hit the wall.
Probably going to be the only way any of us were going to be able to pass you.
My Pocono curse.
He's still back in, he's in 9th now. But he's hung on to the back of this line. So he's not in bad shape.
Sorry, Shane.
Oh, you're good. I figured that was going to
Loose.
happen.
He might be hurt on speed, though. He's 0.9 back. I think Nathan's got much better tires than we do.
I wasn't on the list, that's for sure.
We have not been saving them. We are overdriving 1, and it's not turning into 1. I think it's only a matter of time before he passes us. Just straight up. We'll hold him off if we can, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Alex is getting tight in turn 2.
Inside. Stay high. Stay high.
Watch the wall.
Clear low, clear low. 10 to go with the line.
10 laps to go. I need to move the brakes back or something. Can I do that even? With any effect? 3%. I guess we'll take it. Alex is just getting so tight in 2. I'm not going to try and pass him here, though. I don't think we'd be able to. We're no good compared to him anywhere else on the track.
To die. There, I said it.
I'm struggling in one really bad right now.
Same here, Gavin. One's the worst.
Oh man, it's so tight. We kept up with them at least. Colton seems to be falling back a bit. This is not going to be good for us. We're already tight through 2.
Stay high.
I feel like I gotta slow down so much to make that turn.
All clear.
Well,
all clear.
nothing we could have done there.
It was just super weird about it. It's the most main turn on this track, but it's the hardest to go around if you just push it.
Maybe he'll open the door on Alex.
That's the first time I quit like that. Oh no.
Not going to try and pass him. Would never be able to get it done. He's going to be able to pull away from us. He's much better into 1. Alex has fallen off. In 2, Colton's fallen off a little bit. They're going to get to racing. I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything. We're in P8 still. After gaining that on Shane. After Nathan passed us there.
Sorry about the slide job there, James.
You're all good. No harm, no foul. Yeah, I'm not adjusting this shit truck. It's driving like shit.
They're having a hard race up front. Nick's probably got a good view of that.
Caution you so I can go change everything.
Just get on throttle so much quicker than I can. Look how tight it is. We're coming around to get 6 laps to go.
Turn 1 is a struggle.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, big stack up here as we're trying not to be too wide through the tunnel.
It's so hard to pass here.
It is incredibly tough to pass. Look how tight it is. That is for sure. And no power. You need draft. Incredibly tough. Alex is going to look for the pass on Colton, I think.
55.991.
How is this going to work out? I got on throttle too late. I could have gotten on earlier. It's going to cost me a bit. Ooh, Alex aggressive to get in line there. Is Nathan going to be able to pass him in turn 2 like he was able to pass us? Oh, Alex might be going for that wall. He got it to stick and he was able to keep the spot. I could not do that. I could not do what he just did. As soon as I got to the outside, when Nathan passed me there,
Neat grip.
pushed so bad and I didn't want to grab the wall. 5 to go.
I got grip. I need speed.
I need a new right front suspension.
I just need a new right front.
So does Sergio Perez.
Too soon.
I just want caution.
Oh man, we're all 4 on top of each other, nowhere to go, don't want to pass. Nathan goes low here. It's not turning. He's pushing. Ooh, he goes loose. We take the spot back from him on the outside.
Sorry, I got tight.
good, it's clean.
Bad turn one. Real bad turn one. It's alright. Nathan used up a little bit of his tire trying to pass Alex there. He might still be able to get back up to us and make a move though. Just all four of us. Nose to tail. Try not to make a mistake. And make sure the other guy, if he makes a mistake, we can take advantage. I'm pushing out a little wide there, losing a bit of time, scrubbing off the tire. Back to P7, but how long is that going to last? I don't know. These guys are so good, I don't think they're ever going to hit the wall. That's terrible, turn one. Ryan and Nick up there racing hard. Nick is falling back to third. He might be falling back to fourth. He might have already fallen back to fourth. Oh, I guess we're going to look to his inside here. It's going to get Nathan back around us probably.
Stay low. Still there. Stay low.
No, he's not going to quite get there.
2 laps to go. All clear, all clear.
We're going to be able to get back in line. He's going to try and set something up to get a run on me out of turn one so we can get to my inside on the tunnel turn where I will more than likely not be able to hold him off because I'm too afraid of that wall. Did not quite get a good enough run that time though. Oh, I missed it. Just trying to back it up so I could make it, not run into the back of him, and I just completely missed the dang corner. It's alright. Coming to the white flag. A little bit loose there.
One more lap to go.
Is Alex going to be able to try and move on Colton? He's going for it. Colton drives it in deep. It's probably going to cost me a spot. I got to try and go for it.
Whatever happens here, Gavin, I love you.
Stay low. Still there.
He got tight.
Stay low.
Oh no!
Middle. We have about 2 laps of fuel left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Grip, grip.
Clear high.
Oh man!
Too wide there.
No grip.
Clear low, clear low.
That finish was awesome.
Oh,
Good racing, boys.
yeah, that was fun. Good job.
There's the checker.
That was a badass finish from my angle before you guys going into the last turn.
Totally clean.
Good win.
That was
so
some-
tough to pass.
that was some
I
good stuff.
Blocking you guys for so long, just being slow.
Good run there, Nick.
Woo!
And, Alex, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Hate to run y'all so hard.
That's racing. That's what we're supposed to do. We did it clean. It was fun.
That was really fun. Right there at the end.
Yeah, nothing wrong with hard racing when you're clean.
So tough to pass, but I mean, we did it.
That
This
was
is some good
Racing is
racing
always good,
anyway.
boys. We'll catch you next time.
between the three of you guys.
To 16th, that was intense.
We were so slow, too wide through the tunnel turn that he got the run,
This shit was fun.
and we were able to hold him off. Let's look at that final lap. That was fun. Really awesome battle for fifth. Like all four of us, just we couldn't do anything except hope the other guy was going to make a mistake. attempt to pass him on the inside, we were going to get too tight, wash up, use up way too much tire, and potentially get the other guy behind us a run.
Yeah, I
get
was
to our
way too
outside.
conservative on that second run with my tires.
And we just had to stay in line and hope. I mean, I thought maybe I could get to the outside of Alex here on the exit of turn 1, but he just kind of, like, Colton was able to clear him a little bit quicker than we could get there. Like, they're still too wide, but we're just a little too far back. And then he pulls up in front of us, and his momentum's down because of turn 1, so I have to go left. I didn't want to check up. Too wide through the tunnel turn, incredibly, incredibly scary. We made it work. I don't know how he was able to keep it on the outside while I was passing him and while Nathan was passing him, because he kept the momentum up. When I went up there when Nathan got to my inside, I just pushed so bad I couldn't make it through the corner without lifting. And 3 wide going through turn 3 at the end. That was a lot of fun. All kept it off each other, and Alex ends up holding on to it there. And we hold on to it in front of Nathan, so that was some fun stuff. Fun battle there at the end. I did enjoy that one. That was some great stuff. Let's fix the camera so we can see. Tough to pass, but we still had some awesome stuff, awesome racing. And I am glad. Let's take a look at all the incidents. Probably going to be a bunch of people hitting the wall, out of the corners, and then that one caution. Make sure OBS is working. It is. Good run to Ryan. He ends up getting 3rd. Nick drops to 4th. Scott gets the victory. That's his 3rd now, I think. 0-2 truck gonna grab the wall. You see like 4 other people in front of him do it. I mean, it's just incredibly tough. Oh, they're 3 wide there. There's Nathan. He gets a little contact with Alan, but they keep it straight. Oh, they're headed for the wall. Lewis gets into the wall. Or John Lewis. Bounces it off the inside wall after hitting it. Oh, a little blinking from Nick King. Ian's gonna grab the wall a little bit. The worst part about it, grabbing the wall on the exit of turn 3, you have this super long straightaway to pay for it the whole way. It's just a rough... I mean, this is a rough track if you can't be very consistent. Like, you have to not make any mistakes to be able to get through it. That is lap 25, Dylan in the lead, grabbing the wall. He's getting really tight. I think Scott ends up passing him before the stage ends. Isn't that right? I don't know. But yeah, Dylan was in the lead. I don't think we ever touched the wall. I don't think we ever touched anything. Let's go take a look. Race started. Right here, good luck. We never got any contacts. How about that? So take that. The sign on the back of the truck paid off. Didn't even hit the wall. Blair, I think, grabs the apron and just gets it loose. Really surprised he got it loose, because even when I was grabbing the apron in turn 2, it was just pushing straight towards the wall. So he makes contact there, and that's the caution. And then they have some contact into turn 2. Ooh, almost 3 wide. It is 3 wide. I don't think Rick knew it was 3 wide. Gets a little caught there, but I think, well, he grabs the wall. I think they all keep it straight. They do. This is like right after that restart. Ian, little wall tap out of turn 2. Looks like a good race back here. Lap 46. Getting a little wall there. This is Shane. His wall tap. Only way we were going to be able to pass any of those guys in front of us is if they did stuff like Shane did right there. That got us around Shane. Really needed Colton or Alex to do it so we could get another spot. Just They kept it so clean and mistake-free. Little wall there. Ooh, he's loose into 2. He's gonna grab a little wall. Blinking. Ian's gonna get a little more wall there. A little bit. What were the tires at the end? Now that I'm thinking of it, 72, 75, pretty much the exact same they were. I thought I was pushing harder there at the end, but that looks to be pretty much in line with the first run. This is the new Pocono, so the surface just doesn't take that much rubber. It's like a brand new surface. And Scott gets another victory because he is just that good. He said, I showed the sign on the back of my truck in Discord, and he said he was going to bump draft me all the way down the straightaway. But I told him that he was never even going to see my bumper. He's going to be so far ahead, and that was the case. So he gets the win. Man, 6 incidents total through the entire field. Not one 4X. That's pretty crazy. I know that was a short race, but still, that's pretty crazy. Good stuff. Good hard racing. Tough to make passes, but still got a good battle there and made that a fun finish. I really enjoyed that one.